we're in. I think I'm in. I'm in. All right. So I'm battling a trade right now, and I'm down a little bit. I'm down like 162 and down 270 on it. So looking for the reversal here. I have about four of these right here, about $1,200 risk, about at 340, 285. I could end up losing it if it flushes towards this VWAP line, but I'm really looking for the push. And I'm not seeing many buyers out here, so I think that this is going to be my stop loss right around this low of the day mark. I'm just waiting for one green candle, but I haven't seen it in 15 minutes. In about 20 minutes. I tried to buy like right around here-ish, and then it kept dropping on me, so I'm in about 340, so I'm down a touch, but one reversal would be a good payout. But I haven't seen it, so yeah, I'm looking for the dip buy. I saw a couple buyers sitting down here around this level, so I see a bunch of upper shadows or lower shadows, but they just keep getting engulfed down, so might end up losing a good amount on this. Down 272 on the day right now, 380 on this trade, 390. Not looking good. Just one bounce would pay me though. Just don't know. Every bounce just getting sold off. So I may have to scale out of these. Yeah, not looking good. Down 450 on the trade, 380 on the trade. I'm just looking for one bounce and I would get paid. I don't know how the fuck it hasn't bounced one time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes of just red ass candles. We're down towards this VWAP line, so there's got to be some sort of a dip buy. I've got my average pretty nicely at 340, so I'm only down $100 a contract, which could easily be bounced back up. Down 400. I have a swing trade that I'm down 25% on as well, but I am going to swing that. I think that's going to be a good play. And how the fuck hasn't this bounced one time? Frustrated. Frustrating. I might have to get out and call it quits and then recoup and go for a different trade. Only down 390 on the day, which is nothing. Would really like a reversal here, but I don't see. We're at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. There's got to be one bounce, right? Anybody else seeing this? Oh, I'm streaming the wrong monitor. My bad. 1 second. There you go. So I'm looking for a bounce at this VWAP line right now. I'm pretty high up on my average of 340. It's down 230, so I have about 4 contracts right now. I'm down about $400, but I need this reversal right now. The VWAP is what I'm looking for a reversal. Back up to this 414.50. These would start at least paying back up to 400. But I'm not seeing any buyers anywhere. Literally nowhere. I would like to see at least a run up to this 414.50 and then a rejection. But pretty wild that it hasn't seen any buy candles. I think that we might get this hammer candle now. So I'm going to try to be patient on these. I'm only down $85 a contract, 60 a contract. Here's the reversal. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm only down 30 a contract now. I'm going to go one more contract here at 290. I do have my Netflix play that's down bad. I'm only down $60 on this trade right now. But my Netflix play I will add to. Praying that this just continues to at least bounce just a touch. I would like a break of this 414.50. Ah, man. Damn. Another rejection. I don't think it's going to break. Down 360 again. I'm only 282 on the day, so I've had a pretty decent day in this account. I've traded this account a lot today for some reason. Head and shoulders in the 1 minute. Don't say that to me. I'm not really seeing it. I am seeing that massive rejection, though, which is fucking brutal. Every buy up just got completely sold off. It's like they saw me buy calls. You guys ever feel like that? I don't know. I'm new. Yeah, I'm not seeing really Head and Shoulders. I'll show you a Head and Shoulders pattern after I end up losing $600 on this trade. But I'm down 460 right now. Only 322 on the day. But this will end up making me money in my opinion. So I'm not really down on the day right now. Looking for one green candle, man. One. Give me just one squeeze. Or at the bottom of the day. These are 41.55 calls too, so I got a little bit of a ways to go. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Unless I can get back above this 41.50, it's not looking good for me. So I wouldn't play the reversal just yet because I'm not finding any bounce levels. I'm seeing all the flow head towards the lows, so I should probably put this all the way up here, right? It's at 260, so I'm only down 80 a contract, 70 a contract now. Would need to see a big push up, but it's not looking good for me. Only down 300 on it, 212 on the day. Had a couple nice trades in PanW and Tesla in the smaller account today, so only down 260. Really want to see this push. Like really, really fucking bad. I don't understand where we're getting 60 minutes of selling from, but a reversal play would be massive. Everything keeps getting sold off. So if we can see an engulfer above this 41.50, which is what I'm looking for, that's when I'll start feeling confident again. I'm only down 50 a contract here. It's a 290. I can't get any buyers. Massive sell-off. I was just waiting for one bounce play, and I couldn't get it. So that's not looking good for me. Might end up taking a nice little loss today, but it's been a while since I've taken a pretty big loss. So I'm going to try to mitigate this. Yeah, this is not good. There's no bounces. All these are sellers in place, so it's not looking good for me. I'm down 100 a contract. Couple buyers here, couple bounces. Trying real hard to get it up to this level. I might even just take out around break even at this point. Notice how it is at this bottom Bollinger Band and this VWAP line. So I really, really like that for a bounce. I just need to see more volume. Something like this would be fucking crazy. Push it right up to this 414.50. Watch it run. Let me see the daily chart real quick. It's kind of at a doji candle, which I don't like to see because that could be pretty brutal. But I'm only down 30 a contract right here. So let's see if we can get above this 414.50. If not, I'm probably going to have to take a $400 loss. I'd love to not, though. Only down $100 on it. Getting a little bit of a higher high here. So maybe we're starting to get that little VWAP curl. Just always these lower shadows, which I hate to see. But this bottom Bollinger Band and this VWAP level make me feel like I'm in a decent position right now. I have a little bit of a high average on 4 contracts, so that's a little bit frightening. But this break of 414.50 would start sending these contracts to hopefully around 400. I could take 60 a piece. It wouldn't be a massive trade, but at least I would be. It wasn't the best entry because they kept getting sold off. I tried to take this bounce and add to it for a reversal. Didn't work. So now here we are sitting a little bit of a loss. Only down 180. Only 13%, 82 bucks on the day. But this swing trade I think is going to make me about $1,000, and I'll go over that in a second after this trade. So give me 1 sec. About 300 here. Question is do I take out and take the loss of only 40 bucks a piece? I really don't want to do that, especially sitting right here. I feel like I could get one push. One push up would be real nice. But I keep seeing the bid and the sellers. They're kind of trapping this. So if I can see like a 35 or 37, I would start to feel a little bit more confident. But 26 and 28 pin is not the best. Only 150, 120. Could potentially pay me here. One red candle, I'm buried though. Yeah, it's not closing strong. About 6 seconds left. If it closes with a high upper wick, I'm probably going to get wicked out down below, and I might have stopped out like 400. 180, 200. Here it is. This is the moment of truth. It's either we fade hard or we bounce. And since I'm in it, I'm going to say we fade hard. Notice how this Bollinger Band's starting to go sideways and open up a little bit. That's not a good sign for me. But patience is key here. Not looking good. I just don't have any volume, so I feel like it's going to start selling off. Not looking good. I'm going to get rid of these 4 contracts, or at least load them up to get sold off. Would hate to lose this 400 bucks, but I might have to, because it could get real ugly real soon. Yep, there it is. Oh, man. Needs to bounce this level or I'm out. Just won't break for me. Crazy how it was not one time in the green on that trade. That's how you know you're on the wrong side. I'm going to set my stop loss at 210 here. Oh, no. 210, I would lose about 500 bucks, but it's better than losing 2,000. This does not look good to me. Unless it bounces at this level, I am going to get stopped out, which would be pretty brutal. I'd be down about 400 on the day, but like I said, I think that this is going to make me some money, so I'm going to have to hold off on this. Damn, that is so bad. Gave back a lot of gains today. Lots and lots of gains. See this Bollinger Band starting to creep down, and this is there's no volume here. We're probably going to get that sell off to this low. So I'm down about 400 bucks. Would be about a $500 loss for me right here. A little bit more. So pretty rough, especially since I was up about 500 earlier on the day before this trade. So it'd be a miracle if it did not wick down, but we all know how that goes. Probably going to get me out and then bounce. Terrible entry on my port. Honestly, I would take this trade any day of the week. When I start seeing the sell-off, I'm going to take this bounce all the time, but there's so much weakness. And it's almost 3 o'clock, so I was hoping we could see some volume come in here with this reversal, but there's a massive seller sitting at 414.50, and I just got stopped. Ah, damn. I'm still in one of them, but it's going to get me. 487. So not a terrible loss, but not my favorite loss. I won't lie. So the only reason I'm down right now, I'm technically flat on the day. It's just this Netflix trade that I'm going to add to. It's a swing play for me. I'm going to play that pretty nicely. I cannot believe this trade did not reverse one time. The Netflix trade, give me 1 second. I'm still in this one. 205. Just got to talk myself through it real quick. Until it hits me out, it's going to stop me any second. I'm swinging Netflix 267.50s for next week. That's what my play was. I was looking for that high of the day. No volume. God, fuck the SPX. The SPX, I gotta retire the SPX. I have a love-hate relationship with it. So you can either make a ton of money or it just chops you out. I think anytime I want to play the SPY, I'm gonna go to the futures account. How did it just stop me out? It's going up. Guys, how do you block somebody on YouTube? This girl is freaking me the fuck out. There's no way it's about to bounce. Guys, that is crazy. Okay, I was about to say, if it was going to go, I was going to freak out. Okay, we're good. Cost basis for Netflix, I am going to go over. So I have this, right now, I'm down 500 on the day, it looks like, but I have 440 in this. I'm technically only down 80 bucks, but this swing trade, holy shit, it's at 480. Whew, I might have to buy one more. Netflix is my cost basis is 700, which is really bad right now. Oh, this is getting faded off. This is not good. I actually might have to get out of this, honestly. Um, pushing towards this high around 370. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm going to swing this trade. And I'm going to put this is my new high. I think that this is going to continue to go, even though if the market doesn't cooperate. I want to see this real quick. SPY. Oh, man. This is going to make me so upset. I know that this is going to go, too. It's going to go right back towards that 4150 break. I had a 340 cost basis, so I would still be down about 400, and I stopped myself at about 500, so I'm not that upset. But Netflix is dying right now. I don't know if I recommend this right now. I'm going to hold on to my position because I'm not going to waste a good position, but this thing is fucking dying. So I bought it in around here thinking that we would catch the reversal, and then it just opened up the pits of hell with the market pulling back. So I don't know what's going on, but I am going to hold this for the swing play. The reason I like it is because the market is looking pretty bullish to me. I'm not going to lie. Even on the daily chart, we're still up $3 on the day. And Netflix, if this can continue its momentum, I like the fact that it has not yet hit this 379 top. So this 379 top is really kind of my target. I don't know if it's going to get there tomorrow, but it is a swing play. So I am down a little bit. I may average down here in a second and buy another for that 380 break. If it starts to break down below this line, that's not the best sign for me, but I like this wedge pattern it's in. Not loving that rejection, but any sort of reversal play, this would start to look a little bit more bullish for me. So I might have to buy one more because this thing is getting low. And if I think it's going to turn around, I might as well risk an extra 400 bucks for it because I would make a really good amount of money. And the reason for it is the premiums too. Jesus, this thing is getting fucking buried. I'm just on the wrong side of everything the last 30 minutes. I was up 500 and I just gave back $1,000. Netflix here, pushing towards, let's see, 470. That's nice. Yeah, so these are now 470 a piece, and that makes me think that this is even better. This is for next week expiration, and if they get to that 375 price, these contracts will be worth around 1,500. So these could pay over $1,000 a piece if it gets up to that, if not more. So I don't know what's going on with Netflix right now, but once it starts to level off, I'm gonna add another one for next week. Actually, I might have to do that right now. Let's see. We're down 537 technically on the day, but technically only $90, so I'm not that upset. I'm only down 90 on the day, so I am going to take this Netflix position even more, even though it looks weak as hell. Let's look at the 1 hour chart just to be sure. I mean, that is a nice breakdown right there, I won't lie. Very, very nice breakdown. Man, I am so upset about that one trade. What was your cost basis for Netflix? Netflix, I am right. I think we already talked about this, but here's that bounce. Theta is really getting to SPX too. It's at 265, 270. I would still be down even after this massive rip up. Oh. All things considered, 500 bucks is not that much, but still a really, really annoying trade. How it just continually broke down, massive sell off, and now it's going to reverse on me, and I would have been still down even on this pop up. So, and here's where I would be. Now I'd be profitable. Wow. It got me like right here too. Frustrating. Frustrating, but what are you going to do? I think I'm going to add to this Netflix play real quick. I know it's in a little bit of a funk. Kind of looks like it's going to level off here again. 1 hour. Let me make sure. The 1 hour looks really bad right now, so I don't know. Maybe I won't play this. Not loving that. The momentum is not there for it right now, so I don't think I'm going to add on it just yet. I might have to wait till later in the day, about 20 minutes or so. The 15-minute chart is just fucking got destroyed. These right here, I would only be break even right now. I'd be up $30 a contract. I cannot believe that I took that loss. Wow. I'm going to grab another Netflix, though. I have to. These are so cheap compared to where I think it's going to go. I think I can grab one more. Maybe I used all my cash in this smaller account today. Hopefully not. Let's go. All right, I'm in one more at 495. That's probably going to be my last trade. I don't know if I can withstand the SPX today after that loss. So I'm down 90 on the day. I got Netflix right here. Got 3 of these bad boys for a 635 average. And I really think if we look at Netflix and why I'm looking at this right now, I'm looking at the daily. So if it stays within this little pouch area, say we get a little bit of a spike up towards this 362 by the end of the day, these contracts will be just about flat. And if it breaks out of this wedge, there is a huge spike up towards this 375 that I'm watching, and then there's this 379 as well. So if we get up towards that 378 or 375 by next week, the 375s are 280 a piece, but the in the monies are 800. So this would go nuts. And if it breaks above that, a 375, it could go up to 380, which would then put these in the money by 13 bucks. And if you look in the monies for $13 here, they'll be worth about 14 to 1500 bucks. So I can make about $800 a contract here, $900 a contract, and that'd be about 2,700 bucks. One trade took me down 1.5K. Yeah, I did. I was adding. I was looking for it. So, I had the conviction that it was going to bounce, and it did bounce. I just was in a little early. Scaled in a little bit too early, but you live and you learn. I probably should have waited for that bottom Bollinger Band. That's usually the bounce. I think you guys have all seen that. Fuck, man, this is crazy. 390 now. I wouldn't be up a ton. I'd be up 200, but that's about an $800 swing right there. Bottom Bollinger Band, I'm telling you guys. Bottom Bollinger Band, especially when it's accompanied by VWAP, I don't think it's ever a bad idea to scale in. I started scaling in a little early when I saw this massive drop right here. And then Theta started to get to me quite a bit. And then I chickened out that final one because the Bollinger Band started to open up. But I could have broke even basically on this trade if I waited a little bit longer. But I had to stop myself out. I couldn't let it run all the way down like $1,000. It wouldn't have been any fun. But Netflix here, I am only down 400 bucks. It is 20%. It looks like a lot, but I think if this turns around, this could easily pay me about $900 a piece. Wow, Tesla would be a great trade right now. These are at 420. I was at 340. Patience. I lost money because I don't have patience on this trade. 472. This is gonna come back too. So I mean, I'm really only down $90. This is gonna come back and print me a good amount of money here, so I can't be that upset. Looks like things are starting to reverse here, so that's a good sign. But would have been beautiful to be up a lot. Now these are at 500. Oh. Wow. No game plan on TA, just hope. You can't go off hope, man. Cannot go off hope. Sometimes I go off hope and I lose money, and then today it just lost me a good amount because I was impatient. Wow, that's crazy. Right idea, bad execution, and then my risk management was pretty poor on that. I ended up only losing about 35%. Should be 10% every time, or 20%, but I saw a couple bounces here. I figured this one would start taking us up, and then this one just really bodied me, and then it took off. Yeah, no, you got to cut losses. See how Netflix is doing. Still 390, down 20%. I bet you this is down to like a negative 10% by the end of the trading day. And then that'll put me at about a 180 loss currently. So this will look way better than this, and then we'll have a decent day. A decent day. Nothing crazy. I'm just going to hold on to Netflix. That's probably all I'm going to do, but this one is really, really fucking with me right now. The $500 that I could have made, the 500. I think I had 4 contracts, so it would have been like a $700 trade. So it's about a $1,600 trade swing. What is your SP 500 view on the daily? My view of where I think it's going to go? I think we're going to go up. I think that we've seen this bottom candle before, and now that we're starting to spike up. The fact that it didn't engulf back down to 410 and we bounced right at this this open yesterday, we're probably going to head towards this 419, 420 here in the future. Man, this is at 510. Fuck. And it's gonna go to the high of the day too. I just know it. And I'm gonna take a fat loss for no reason. Not even fat, just 500. Fuck, man. Actually, I don't even think I lost 500. I lost 370 on the call here. It's not bad. But Netflix needs to save the day because SPX bodied me. Would be up like $800 on it right now. Upsetting, but I'll count it out. Did anybody catch NVIDIA? Everyone was talking about NVIDIA today, but nobody was talking about Snowflake. Remember when I was showing you guys the web traffic views from my in-house software that I use for my marketing agency? Look at Snow. This is ridiculous. Remember? Look at this fucking drop. I was talking about this 180 to 146 today. Like these things also made over 1,000% on the trade, and no one took them. No one took them. If you are going to play the SPX, I'm not. I think that this is a really good opportunity to dip buy. You could probably get a pretty good entry like right now, or wait for this 414.75 for that bounce towards this high of the day. I think that that's going to be a really good trade. I'm going to cash out on it since technically I'm in a swing trade. And I gave back all my gains from earlier today, so I'm still down 530. Damn, this thing is just getting fucking torched. What is good with you? Yeah, Netflix is destroying me right now. I don't know if I would take this. I'm going to battle this loss, and I'm going to swing it overnight and see what we can get. But I don't know if I would take this right now. It's looking weaker and weaker and weaker. So I'm hoping for an end-of-day push, and I don't have to lose this 480. But we're going to have to wait and see. Where is Netflix? There she is. Yeah, this looks pretty weak. Hopefully we can push that back up. I'm a Titans fan, and there's a link that just came out. NFL offseason rankings, the worst team in the NFL, Tennessee Titans. Perfect. Okay, SPY. Look at the SPY. Major pullback right now. These contracts just went all the way back down to 250. Ooh, I don't know that I would. I probably wouldn't take the reversal call. This is a shooting star right here. Should be a nice little reversal, but I do kind of like the fact that it could get back up to that 416. So, Apple's dragging SPY down. Hopefully there's not like a big sell-off tomorrow because I am in these Netflix calls. I'm in pretty nicely for such a smaller account. And it's already down 500. I might have to cut these actually. Already down 25%. I do have 8 days of expiration though. Pretty brutal. Tesla's gonna drop? You think Tesla is? Let me see. Overnight, you think? Daily chart. Ooh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I like that too. Honestly, if it breaks down, I could see a 170 touch. We'll wait and see. I'm not gonna put fear in the air, but Coinbase is starting to come down too. I would really like to pick these back up. Bunch of shares around like 50-ish would be a really good opportunity for me, I think. I'm probably going to trade some futures here pretty soon too. The market's just been, options have just been pretty tough lately. You really have to be on your shit on it. Damn, this is fucking crazy. This thing is just getting hit. I wonder if Lily is getting hit. I wonder how my friend is doing. Ooh, not good. Damn. Eli Lilly. Nice little pop up here. I would stay away from those puts. I need to understand option flow to help me with direction just when I think understand. Monday night. Crazy ass day, LOL. So it's a learning process for me. It's always going to be a learning process, Brendan. This is going to be so many days that you're going to want to give up on the shit because it's not going to make sense. But once it clicks and once you can get in, perfect one strategy, you're never going to have it like a perfect strategy, but you can just, it'll click for you one day. And you'll be just fine. There's another one that I'm really watching, but other than Netflix, is this Google swing. There's not enough high reward for me to swing it, so I'm just gonna day trade it when it opens up tomorrow for this 126 call, maybe 127. But I think that this could break out if there's not a massive gap down. So if we see some strength at open on it, especially pre-market, we see one of those long wick green candles. I'm gonna take this for its new high. Trady ticks, Scott. What the fuck is that, man? It sounds like a disease that my dog would have. Trady ticks? No, I don't use that. SPY's coming up a little bit. Where's Netflix? Please get back up there. I just need to see a bounce into the end of the day. Notice how there's a lot of volume coming in here at this low. A little bit of a wick. Let's just pray to God that that's the next 362, 365. And I'm in the 367.50 calls. So on a $360 stock, a $10 move or a $20 move is going to be cakewalk. You know, a $30 move is 10%. So $15 move is only 5%, and that could easily happen. 4% would be lovely as well. So I think that swing trade is going to be a good one. Trady Ticks is dope. Unusual whales, how it works. Oh, option flow. What's the other one? Black Box. Black Box is a really good one too. I like that one a lot. Black Box and Unusual Whales are my two favorites. $47, we're down. I cannot believe that I took that loss on SPX. Everything else was going smooth in this account today. For some reason, I was trading this one a lot today. I just kind of logged into this one by accident and kept going for it. But, yeah, so would have been a real nice day with this, and if I waited for Netflix a little bit. But other than that, we were up about 500 or so on a smaller account. It was about 10% of the, or no, not 10%. I think it was like 2% increase on the entire account because there's about 12,000 in this one. But I like this Netflix swing. I don't know if you guys are in it or not, but the one thing that I would watch for sure is this Google Play tomorrow. Or not Google. Microsoft Play tomorrow. Was it Microsoft? I lied. It's Google. Yeah, it's Google. A 127 calls. So I'm watching that tomorrow, right at open, for this breakout here coming up pretty soon. I think that would do really well. And I think that Netflix, even though it looks pretty bearish to me, if you're catching this at this low and then it spikes with the market, you're going to get paid. Like, you're going to get paid. It'll be a $20 run up from here, and $20 run up would pay about $900 a contract. So only one just for fun AR trades. Let's get it, baby. I'm still so pissed off about this trade. I can't believe I sold it at like 220 down here, 210 or something like that, and then it ran. I would be profitable even with this pullback. So I'm pretty pissed off about that, but I'm gonna make the money back with Netflix. As you can see, down 577. This is still 510. Jesus Christ. Looks bad right now, but it's gonna go. Speaking it into existence. I have about an $1,800 position in it. Currently, it's around $1,400. So as long as we don't lose that, we're straight. SPY should hold it up too. It's looking pretty good. My 4155s would be in the money right now. I cannot believe that I got stopped out on that. I got to stop talking about it, but Jesus. Yeah, I had to get out. The reason that I did get out on that was because the Bollinger Band started to tick. I don't honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should have stayed in this until I saw this low of the day break, because usually when you see an engulfing candle like this at the bottom low of the day, unless it engulfs it entirely to make a new low, it's probably going to be that reversal. So that one might be on me. I think it was because I started buying here and it just kept going against me for 20 minutes that I was upset about it. So that's probably where my mistake was. So if there's anything learned from this one, if you see a downtrend and then a reversal, a large reversal like this, unless the next candle engulfs it, you're most likely caught the bottom. So especially if you're playing the bottom of the Bollinger Band, just keep that in mind. So looking back at it, that's probably my mistake entirely, because I honestly probably should have looked to add when I saw this bounce at this trend line. I don't really know why I got stopped out. I think that the premiums might have just spiked down a little bit while it was consolidating. So probably should have kept a mental stop loss, but hindsight is 2020. Now we'll just make some money on Netflix that is still dying. I don't even want to. I'm going to be down 560. Jesus Christ, man. It's going to come back, I think. Nah, this is ugly. Ah, shit. Not loving that. Not loving it. But I will say, if it does have an engulfing pattern tomorrow, I will add to it. So it is for next week. Just need to see a nice little run up tomorrow. Maybe just open up around 362 would make me feel more comfortable. But I'm at 367, so $6 move on a $300 stock is nothing. Was it just me or was the price action today perfect? It was really good today. I was having a good day until this last trade of SPX, and then I got into Netflix a little too. It's down to 359. Oh shit! There's no way I can sell this down 30%. How did I buy this? Look at this. I bought this when the Bollinger Bands were like this, thinking I would get a reversal, and then it just entered this massive squeeze down. Jesus Christ, man. What's crazy is this is selling off so hard and the market is doing nothing. So this kind of makes me think that this is happening today. There's either bad news going to be announced or someone large is selling these off. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm already down 10%. Yeah, join the club, dude. At least you don't have 3 of them right now, down 600. This is nuts. The thing is $5 move, $4 move would pay this out. So if this goes green, I don't know. Honestly, man, I don't know. This is probably a bad one. They password sharing shit yesterday in the U.S. Yeah, I don't think that that's strong enough though. I don't think that that's strong enough news. I think that there's going to be some buyers hopefully coming in here pretty soon. This is pretty brutal start to the swing trade. I will not lie. I should probably cut this down 30%, and going in overnight is pretty brutal, but I have confidence. I have confidence it's going to break out, and if not, I'm eating rocks. Oh, there's the breakout of the spot. 486, 500. Nice little dip by action. 650. Jeez. Premium spike too. This is going up to this 416. I'm not going to trade this. I'm away from the SPX, but this looks really good up there. All right, here we go. There's the bounce. Thank God. I needed to see something. Push us up to 362, and I won't be down that much. It'll probably be down like, hopefully like 16% by the end of the trading day. But I am going to probably cut this stream around 330. I would trade the SPX to the end of the day if I didn't take that loss. That one hurts. That's a stinger, but still think I'm going to make back all this money, and then I'm going to make about $1,000 off the trade. So realistically, only down about $80 on the day, and this will be about $1,000 trade in my opinion. So I'm going to add to this most likely when I see momentum get towards that level, because I think it's going to just be a runner. I've seen Netflix do this a million times, and when it runs, it fucking runs. So whereas a couple of days of Netflix running, let me show you. One-hour charts. I mean, look at this thing. Crazy moves sometimes. So, I mean, this moved $30 in a day. This one moved $22 in a day. And even like these little moves move like $8 in a day. So my contract are the 367s. So 367.50 strikes would pay a good amount of money. Netflix looking like breaking the downtrend. Yeah, I still like these a lot. I don't know if anybody else is in there. I'm down 500 on it right now. I don't think that I'm going to be down that much here in the next few minutes. Maybe like 380 if it starts to bounce near the end of the day. But I still think that I'm going to make a really good amount of money off this. I think it's starting to break the downtrend. Hopefully, so many fucking sellers everywhere. Really would like to see this start to get towards that 362 mark. I'm really not too worried about it because I have time, and this is a $300 stock, so it's going to move around a lot. I'm good. I'm going to get into Netflix tomorrow when I settle. I like that idea too. I got in a little early, so 3. Let's go. 50 cents to 130. Almost a 200% trade. That's nice. I got on the SPX a little bit too early today. Netflix is still falling. I'm just going to stop watching it. If you like the SPX and it breaks this 415.50, this will rip up to this 416.20 pretty fast. So I wouldn't scale in yet, but on the momentum of it breaking that, I might just try to grab it to try and scale in and scalp some momentum for that trade. I cannot believe NVIDIA and Snowflake today. NVIDIA made people salary. I know somebody that made 210 grand off a $10,000 trade. You're in 5 contracts? What strikes? Be careful, man. It doesn't look the best to me right now. I'm only in 3, so about an $1,800 risk for me. A little more, about $1,900. After the 5-minute engulfing, is it more profitable? Probable that it will trace like 50% of that candle in your experience? Yeah. Yep. You'll see a little bit of a pullback after that engulfing. Once that little red pullback comes there, that's usually my entry point, and then my stop loss is the low of the day. So it's a very small risk to reward ratio. And that's exactly what I saw on it. I just don't know why. I don't know why I didn't hold it. And now they're at 800 apiece. I would have never held this long, but I definitely would have sold like this 400 or 450 pop. It really, really fucking hurts, I won't lie. So I'm down about $82 on the day. This doesn't count. This is going to be profitable. Would be up about $1,000 right now if I just waited. Disappointment. Disappointing, but you live to fight another day. Snowflake contracts, I was talking about this earlier. Now there's more people on here. I think that you could have made a bag off of this. These puts, everyone was talking about how NVIDIA made a bunch of calls. I was showing you guys the web traffic in Snowflake the other day, and these contracts went ridiculous. The 150s are worth $500 a piece, and they were worth $47 yesterday. Right? Let me see. Let me just check that. I think that actually might be wrong. I think they may be worth like 80 or 90. Let's see. 85. $85, but they were worth 800 at the peak below, so 1,000% return. $800 became $6,000. $8,000 became 60 grand. Fucking crazy. Crazy. 2K became 20K. Just so much opportunity in Snowflake. I should have taken those puts. I don't know why I didn't do it. But instead, I got stopped out today. Oh, this is a nice apartment. Wow. Netflix back down. What the fuck, man? I was having such a good day on both accounts until I blew this one up a little bit. I was up 500, gave back this and this. We need a new high of the day on SPY. I thought you just said we had a high of the day on SPY. I would have freaked out. Google, biggest watch tomorrow. Netflix. Let's pray to God it gaps up overnight because this is not looking good. But I'm in them. I'm going to swing them, and that's all I got. So I'm disappointed in myself for not keeping the SPX call. I think I could have made a bunch of money off that, but currently down $80. Well, currently down $667, but like I said, this is not a loss till I realize it, and I think that we could bounce but they got to close the fucking market because everybody's selling it right now. Hopefully we can get a little bit of some buyers overnight or something's going on. But this does not look good right now. But as long as it's in this wedge, I'm okay with holding it. So I still like this little wedge that she's in right now. So as long as it bounces, maybe tomorrow we can get a nice little gap up to around 365, 363. Not like around like 362 would even be more comfortable, and then we start ripping out towards this. So I don't like this at all, but could be a good opportunity for a swing. So you catch them cheap, catch them before everybody else does. That's my goal. Hopefully that's the play. And then if it starts ripping, it'll see 370 fast and then 375 real quick. So could be a real nice $15 day in Netflix here pretty soon, and I want to be the first one to catch it. So I'm in early. Hopefully it works out. And yeah, Jack, $210,000. Actually, it was I think it was like 235 to be exact on how much they made on NVIDIA. So opportunities all around us, even though poor execution on my part on the SPY. I feel like this might still run up towards this high of the day. It could squeeze. Could be one of those days where it just squeezes pretty heavily in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes towards this high. But I'm buying you lunch on DoorDash if it hits tomorrow. I like your thesis. Daddy be trading. Let's get it, baby. You have 5 of them. That's quite a bit. I have 3 right now. I'm most likely going to add to it tomorrow if I start to see that push towards to like probably like 365. Right? If I can get above like 365, I'm all in for sure. So AR trades. Did Deck not give you? Remember I said Deck would buy you lunch? I gotta tell him. I'll tell him, man. I'll follow it up tomorrow in the chat. But I'll be here. I don't think I'm gonna be here at 2:30 tomorrow because it's Friday. So I will be here in the morning trades. So catch me in Kush's channel. Catch me in maybe I'll go live personally, or maybe I'll just join his. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Whether it's in Kush's channel or I go live, I'll be here. But Netflix, that's my only trade. SPY, I think it could squeeze all the way up to this 416 right here. So if you want to catch a little SPX action, could squeak out a pretty good amount of money. For transparency, still down 525 on this trade. Think it's gonna make me about $1,000 if it goes my way. So not a bad day. But if you need me, as always, just hit me up, whether on here, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is. But I'll always be available. Love you.